All right, Greg Remmenga joins us once again for some more free legal advice. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Today we're going to discuss the importance of proof, which we have talked about, but it's been involved in some news recently around the country.
Well, we've all heard about the McDonald's case where the lady received money because she burned herself.
Yeah.
Well, recently a lady in California filed suit against McDonald's for burning herself, but then tried to prove it using fake pictures. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to start talking about proof, and as you develop your proof, you need to look at it in terms of, is it credible? Is it believable? Are you using something fake?
Right.
Obviously, if you're using something fake, no matter what you say after you use something fake, the jury isn't going to believe the rest of your story.
Yeah,
so if you start by trying to exaggerate and using something false, no matter whether your story is true, no matter how seriously you're injured, the whole rest of your story goes downhill.
Right.
So starting from the very beginning, make sure that you start proving every element of your case.
Okay.
How did the accident happen? What were your injuries? What were your injuries before this?
Sure.
What was your physical condition? What was your wage loss? Make sure that you document and prove each one of these, and maybe use redundant proof. You have your pay stubs to prove your wage loss. Well, also talk with your boss and make sure your boss is going to come into court and back up those pay stubs so that nobody could accuse you of faking those pay stubs.
Okay, sure.
Your medical records, make sure that you review your medical records and make sure that everything's true in there.
Maybe.
If it's not, correct it.
Maybe have a doctor even come in to, again, reiterate proof that you were fine prior to the incident?
Absolutely. That's one of the big things that we need to do to prove what your condition was before, is to have doctor's evidence. Here's who this person was, here was their abilities. You can also back up the doctor saying what your abilities are by bringing in your friends. Here's what they were capable of.
Sure.
I just saw them do a 10-mile walk. Okay, then they must have been okay before the accident. Now they can't.
Right.
So that verifies what the doctor says.
Sure.
So we need to go step by step, make sure you're not over-exaggerating, because the issue is credibility on what the jury's going to believe.
Absolutely. I feel like there's been a lot of those stories, like people trying to sue, I guess, national companies like that. Is that a trend you see? Is it,
I'm not sure it's a trend, but people think that the lawsuit business is about easy money.
Okay.
It's really about proving your case and how badly you're injured, not that a company's going to give you some easy money if you fake some proof.
Right, absolutely. So, okay, good to know. Thank you so much, Greg. If you have any questions or want a free consultation, feel free to contact that Greg with that information right there on your screen, and we will be right back.
If you want Greg to answer one of your legal questions, visit krextv.com, click on Live in the Studio, and submit your question on the right side of the screen. Watch Greg's segment every Wednesday on News Channel 5 at noon.